I can remember exactly where my epiphany was.
Okay.
I hadn't thought much about it, to tell you the truth. And I was a senior in high school, and my dad was dropping me off. And I remember about to get out of the car, and I looked to my right, and two well-dressed men in suits kissed each other. And I remember about to get out of the car, and I looked to my right, and two well-dressed men in suits kissed each other. I mean, they gave each other a kiss. And then one looked like he was heading to the DuPont building, and one looked like he headed to the Hercules Corporation building. And I'll never forget, I turned and looked at my dad. He said, "Joey, it's simple. They love each other. It's simple." No, I'm not joking. It's simple. They love each other.
And I just want you to know, people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to black people.
Is it working?
Famously on The Breakfast Club, they get in trouble on The Breakfast Club. 3 of the clips I have are from The Breakfast Club. Why is that? Because if you want to pander to black people, where do you go? The Breakfast Club. And Hillary Clinton had one of the best pandering moments ever. She is so boss and savage. Tell me this wasn't sexy at the end where she just admitted it when she said, "Oh, yeah, hot sauce in my bag." This is Brandon's LGBT version of hot sauce in my bag.
I remember about to get out of the car, and I looked to my right, and two well-dressed men in suits kissed each other. I mean, they gave each other a kiss. And
No more questions? They said, no, she has to go.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Are you getting information right now? Hot sauce. Hot sauce in my bag, Swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now, listen, I
yes.
just want you to know, people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to black people.
Okay. Is it working?
She's savage, man. She wasn't joking. She was not laughing. She was like, I went on this show with y'all Negroes to tell me how to pander to black people, and you are kind of trying to highlight me pandering to black people? Let me know if it's working. That's the same thing Brandon just did with that story about Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors making out in 1959. It's just pandering to LGBTQ the same way they do to black people. Hey, Hillary, Hillary said that she traveled with hot sauce in her bag. She literally said this. When they go on The Breakfast Club, the end of the show, when they're wrapping up, seems to be a problematic issue. They were talking about, hey, she's got to go. Just like remember Brandon, oh, I got to go. That's because they don't stay too long. Hey, I got to go.
They said, no, she has to go.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
There's an awkward pause after she says hot sauce, and you look at Angela Yee, and her face tells it all. And Hillary's like, "Wait, why your face look like that? I thought y'all Negroes liked hot sauce." What was wrong, Hillary? You couldn't pick watermelon and fried chicken? Why'd you go to hot sauce? And I do like hot sauce. I do like fried chicken and watermelon. But why are you pandering to black people like this? Look at the face. It's so awkward.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was so awkward that Charlemagne, his neck snapped back.
Yeah.
Really? Are you getting information right now?
He said, are you getting information right now? Yes, she was. How long before Brandon gets on TV and says, you ain't LGBTQ unless you vote for me?
Long way until November. We got more questions.
you got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more.
If you have questions about if Brandon's story is true.
And two well-dressed men in suits kissed each other. But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Then you ain't LGBTQIP2SA+.
Is it working? Is it working?
These politicians are hilarious, man, with no shame, too. You saw Hillary.
Is it working?
This is what I loved about the Hillary clip. Hillary is like, yeah, was it working? Is it working?
Okay. Is it working?
You know, that's kind of like if you were trying to hot spit game at a girl and, you know, everybody knows you got one liner, you're trying to spit game, and she might be like, okay, you just doing this lame or one liner. You might be like, yeah, is it working?
Okay. Is it working?
Another awkward pause, and the only person laughing is Hillary.
Okay. Is it working?
That was so awkward. That last pause was more awkward than the first one.
I was a senior in high school, and my dad was dropping me off. I remember about to get out of the car, and I looked to my right, and two well-dressed men in suits kissed each other.
Okay. Is it working?